Yes, indeed.
In Dark Souls 1, there is an NPC that you can find after fighting the Taurus demon. His name is Sun Bro Solair. You travel the land with him through ups and downs to reach the sad end of his quest line. But in Dark Souls 3, you can get his armor from the crows and his sword from a mimic. In this video, I used Cheat Engine to get myself Solair's armor and sword before even fighting Gundyr. Today, I'll be beating Dark Souls 3 as Sun Bro Solair. While fighting Gundyr, I realized that I don't like the parry on the shield, so I parry anything else in this run with my fists. The special ability of the Sunlight Straight Sword is a buff that increases attack and damage absorption, which was very useful and convenient to do before and during boss fights. After clearing out the usual things at Firelink Shrine, like doing the tree skip second try, and getting the Silver Serpent Ring, I get 3 Twinkling Titanite, 1 from the Crystal Lizard, 1 from a Prism Stone, and 1 from the Large Leather Shield. That gets the sword from +0 to +2 before getting to High Wall.
Action.
Throughout the run, I level mostly health, stamina, and faith because the other scalings of the sword don't help that much, and faith was just convenient. Also in High Wall, I grabbed the binoculars, which are a mandatory for any good run of Dark Souls 3. Then I kill the Mimic for souls and pick up the other miscellaneous stuff lying around. After talking to Banana Girl, I thought for gits and shiggles I would fight Dancer. Fighting Dancer was not a good idea, so I decided to go fight Dort and leave this for later. After Vort, since it was later, I thought that I would fight Dancer again. It still wasn't a good idea, so I'm leaving it for later. Again. In Undead Settlement, I pick up York and grab some stuff from around Undead Settlement, just like in High Wall. Once I finish battling the demon with Sun Bro, I go onward to pick up a few important rings. One being Flynn's ring, which will help with a little more damage.
That was quite a performance.
The other being, obviously, Chloranthy ring, for obvious reasons. Since it was later again, I decided to fight Dancer again. I decided it was a bad idea again. I decided to save it for later again. Once in Crucifixion Woods, kinda same thing. We drop gravity boys. Come here. Get over here. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Sunlight Talisman. I picked it up. I kind of forgot about it, or didn't really think about it, but having miracles might be kind of nice. After trying heal, medium heal, and replenishment, I decided to use none of them, and use Tears of Denial because I haven't used it before. Since I was in Fernkeep, I went to fight the Asylum Demon, and definitely didn't get thrown off the edge at all. Not even once. Yeah. First try. After beating Asylum Demon, I go to Undead Settlement to fight Curse Rider Greatwood because I forgot about it. I then beat up Crystal Sage to get some more Twinkling Titanite and get Lloyd's Sword Ring from the Cathedral. Since it was later again, I went to fight Dancer again. I ended up getting so close to dying and recasting Tears of Denial, which barely saved me, and I ended up winning with 1 HP. I've never used Tears of Denial before, but this was a great test, and I kinda like it. Unless the boss attacks really fast. Attacks in succession. You know, like Dancer. But it worked out, and I won, so that's what matters. In Dragon Barracks, I picked up some more Titanite. When I got back to Firelink, I realized I was too short and didn't realize that I forgot about 2 Twinks that were right under the bridge. I didn't get them until later.
Pretty.
While I was up here though, I decided to get the iconic gesture of the Sun Bro. Praise the sun. Since I didn't feel like continuing on the main path, I went to Osiris to get my second favorite boss and to get the Faith Ring for some more damage. I love parrying Champion Gundyr to death because it's just such a fun boss to do. So I decided to do it without looking, and I almost did it hitless, which was very fun. So I'm going to leave in the whole thing because I think this one was really fun to watch, and I had a great time fighting. This phase transition attack is one of my favorite ones to parry. It's just so cinematic. Next, I get the coiled sword fragment and the faith ring for more damage, as I said. At Firelink, I got my health to 30, stamina to 20, and faith to 30. With my stats being quite healthy, I went to go fight the congregation. Oh wait, wrong game. Still as easy though. This Watchers was over faster than something fast, I guess. Like turtles or something. The catacombs were as quick as always, and Wolnir was just, yeah, winner, I guess. Just a quick 1, 2, 3. The Mimic lost his fight against the Incineroar because, well, he's a bit. Naturally, I go down to Demon Kong next, who isn't an issue at all. Like always. I did some pretty good damage during this fight, though. I was kind of proud of it. Look at that. I basically just ran through Boreal Valley to talk to Sigurd and do something very important.
Battery low. Power off.
Then I open the shortcuts to Pontiff Sully. Rather than going through the dungeons first, I decided I would go to do the Animal Laundry section first, which I don't usually do, so that's why I'm fighting Fontic now. Still good damage though. I like it. Kind of crazy that I can leave in this whole fight and it still like doesn't take up that much time. Easy game for babies. The poor giant. You think Solair met the giant? You know, like in DS1 when he was in Anor Londo? Do you think he like met him and upgraded his weapons with him? I would like to think that. Anyway, Aldrich was pretty easy. Not that bad. Rude. So, since I am embered here, there's an invasion, which means I can't quit, bone out, or rest at a bonfire, which I didn't find out until making it all the way to the profane capital. This is where I noticed it and decided to just continue on. I even free Sigurd and get a slab for later, which would be useful. After I open this shortcut and run down the hall, I noticed that it's the invasion from earlier. So, I completely forgot about it this whole time, and I was really confused for a long time. Look at him down there. So annoying. Before I fight Yorm, I decided to go to Archdragon Peak. Somehow, he got stuck, and I don't know how. I was standing here for a long time, and he didn't move. It was very weird. After becoming a Dragon Slayer, I get the bonfire by Nameless King for later. Now we fight Yorm with Onion Bro. Undefeated duo. The Sun Bros do it again. We're just too good. For the rest of the game, I pretty much just run through everything since I don't need anything else, and I start with Dragon Slayer armor. Also, at the end of the fight, I thought it'd be fun to finish the boss with Emit Force, and so I decided to try and do that for like the other bosses, because I thought it'd be fun. Also, I didn't realize that this elevator went down. I don't know how I ended up doing this, but I wasn't paying attention and I just went down. And there's a slab down here. I did not know that. I guess. You learn new things every day. The more you know. The Twin Princes were as easy as ever. Don't mind me getting hit. I also tried to do that little glitch where you kill him over here, and then the second phase gets like glitched out and they don't move for a second. So I was hoping to like rebuff and stuff, but that ended up not happening. But it's fine. Before going to the final boss, I still had my favorite boss in this game to fight, the Nameless King. It's just always such a fun fight. I enjoy it every time. Absolute masterpiece. Best boss in the game. Heck yeah. One, two, three, and four. Time for the final boss. That was Dark Souls 3 as Sun Bro Solair. Leveling mainly Faith because the sword had good Faith scaling made using miracles more manageable, and the shield was pretty good at blocking but really bad at parrying, and I didn't like it. Overall though, really fun, especially doing the stuff with Onion Bro.